interwebs. Hello, people on Facebook. And tonight, hello to people on YouTube as well. It's Isaiah. And I'm coming back with my Goddess Cards Friday and more. So, first things first, if you want a card, today I'm carrying my Light Seers Tarot. So, if you want a card, just give me your name in the comments and say you want a card, and I will put a card for you. I am kind of excited to go back to tarot. I haven't been pulling tarot for a while now, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you're ready and you want a card from the amazing Light Seers Tarot, just give me your name in the comments, and here we go. Now, in the meantime, what am I going to be talking about? Well, I'm going to be talking, hey, Sam. Sure, of course, I'll pull a card for you. So I'll pull a card for Sam, maybe for other people, and I'll talk about whatever I wanted to talk about later. No emergency. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I didn't mix the card. You don't say mix the cards. Oh gosh, my English. Shuffle the cards before, so I think they need a little shuffling before I go into it. So here we go. Sam. So you got the Page of Swords. Okay. Hi, Julie. Hi, Diana. I'll just proceed to your cards in turn. I'll try to not miss anyone. It seems that there's a lot of people online tonight. So the Page of Swords is for Sam. And what is she doing, this lovely lady? Well, she is having a lot of ideas. Can you see all the light bulbs? She's having a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas. So the swords is one of the suits of the tarot, the traditional tarot, and it's connected with anything mind. So thoughts, beliefs, and all the things that happen in our brains, and often way too many. It's also connected with the element of air. That's why there's always birds on this tarot deck whenever a sword is concerned. So what we have here is somebody who is really concerned with learning, right? With the books, she's learning. She's into increasing her amount of knowledge, wisdom, and she has those many ideas. Now, the slight danger is that she is not watching where she is going. So one of the things is, for you, Sam, the invitation here is to really open up to increase your wisdom and your knowledge around what you want to do in life, but to watch out to not lose control of walking. So it's kind of don't spend all of your time in your head, if that makes sense, and come back to the body. But on the whole, it's rather... she seems to be managing quite all right, even though the little plank on which she's walking is not really very comfortable. So I hope that makes sense for you, Sam, whoever you are, because I can't see your face and your whole name. And that's the same for the last person who said, I'd love a card, please, Isaiah. I'm going to show you exactly how this turns out. So if you don't give me a name, this is what it says. Facebook user, which to me is not really useful. So if you want me to pull a card for you, I need your name. So you've got two solutions for that. You can either go above the video and click on the restream link, and the platform will give you give the permission basically to the platform to show me your name and picture. If you don't want to do that, which is fine too, you have to tell me your name in the comment when you ask for a card. Thank you very much. So Julie was next. Julie Crowder. Hey and welcome. There's a lot of people tonight. It's dark, right? We're into the winter phase now. It feels so much, in the Northern Hemisphere here in Europe, we've changed times. And so it's like, it's very late and I don't want to be working at this time of day. Let me go and listen to Isaiah. Pull a card for me. Okay, so Julie, this is you. And you got the Empress. So it's a major arcana. And major arcanas usually signify something big. So, and something that is more than just, the next couple of days. So, and it is the Empress. She is very Gaia, isn't she? Represented here with this pregnant planet, a pregnant woman with the planet, and you got the moon as well. So sorry, here. So she's really, and here she's dressed with. You don't say a flock, I don't know the word, with many fish. And so she's all about the abundance, all about the nurturing, all about the taking care of others and of yourself. You see, she is redoing her hair here. So for me, the Empress is really the mother archetype. So it's everything about this unconditional love, generosity, nurturing. And of course, if we're looking, the nice thing for me about the tarot is that there's a shadow side to each card. And sometimes it's either or, which is useful for us. So the problem with the issue, the shadow issue with the Empress might be burnout, basically. Not, being all into this giving energy and never, not enough in the receiving energy. So maybe you can remember that the moon is over you and that the moon is a nice place to get energy from. So voila, and that's for you, Julie. I hope it makes sense. Now, if you guys have a question, brilliant, thanks, lovely, definitely makes sense. I guess that's Sam. I'm happy for you. Good. And yeah, I've seen you, Bernadette, but I'm taking people in order, right? So I'm coming to you. Diana was just after Julie. So there's a lot of people here. So clear. Thank you. Good. Thank you, says you run a daycare. Is that you, Sam, running a daycare? Oh, yeah. Get out of your head. You can't be in your head. Samantha Grant. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot of comments here and I don't want to lose. So Diana was next. And then there's somebody who didn't give me her name or his name. It says, I would love a card as well with a couple of 4 exclamation points. I need a name. So if you want me to put a card for you, please give me your name in the comments. In the comment that you ask for a card. Or give permission to Restream to give me a name. Okay, so Diana, you got the 2 of Pentacles. So the Pentacles are the suit that are connected with everything earthy, so with the earth element. So they're usually linked with things that are really material, like money, like house, things that we really experience in the world, where we walk, if you want. And so 2 is duality. And so here she is considering and juggling both, but maybe it's a little too much. So it's about how can you choose and or live in this duality of things. Are you maybe having 2 jobs? Are you juggling too many things or 2 different things in your material world, if you want? So I hope that makes sense, Diana. If you have any more specific question, I would love to answer that. I'm going to go and have a look in the booklet because I feel I'm missing something. So that's what I do. Yeah, it's all about seeking harmony and equilibrium in between all of your doings. or your and it's really about balance in life, in outer life, not in your mind or in your emotions. We're really talking about how can you walk in balance every day. So I hope it makes sense, Diana. That's for you. Now the next person, as I would say, I'm not pulling a card for you because I don't know who you are. You said I would love a card as well with a couple of exclamation points. So if you want a card, just give me your name in a new message. Bernadette, of course you can have a card today. There we go. So Bernadette, you've got the wheel. So it's a major arcana. It's sometimes in some tarot decks, this card is called the Wheel of Fortune. And it's basically all about luck and this trusting that you know what you're doing, and trusting Lady Fortune, Lady Luck, and owning the fact that, like this little young woman here, you are kind of abandoning yourself to luck, to destiny, to whatever happens. And she is still in balance. She has the white and the black, so she has light and shadow, and she's owning the fact that she doesn't exactly know what's going to happen next. She just stays in balance, stays centered in herself, and expect for the world to bring in some luck. Usually it's a very good omen to have this card. It might mean that some things are coming your way. It's a major arcana, so it's really something big. I would recommend to trust that the universe is preparing things for you and not to you, right? I hope it makes sense, Bernadette. Now, so I have another Facebook user who I can't pull a card for. Now, let me see. Who else do we have? Darby, of course. Darby, let's go. Here you go. Oh, you got one of my favorites, the Page of Cups. So the guy is the dreamer guy, yeah? So he's got, you can literally see that his feet are above his head. So he's kind of all about the imagination, the crazy dreams, the giving yourself permission to go in your wildest, craziest dreams, and to dare to embody them, dare to say them to first, not embody them. We're not in the embodiment phase yet. I would go for Darby. I think the invitation for you is, how can you literally dare to take your crazy, wildest imaginations out of your head and onto a paper, and just, acknowledge them, give them permission to start existing and start growing. He, next to his feet, maybe you can see, there's a little flying pig. So he's literally about when pigs can fly, and he's giving you permission to believe that pigs can fly, and that your dreams, however big, crazy, flying pig situation, they can come true, provided you give them permission to get out of your heart and your head and become at least, a line in your journal, or talk to them about some with a friend. Talk about them with a friend. I love him. He's such a permission given to dream big. Enjoy, Darby. Sarah wants a card. Because you see, I get all the comments in one bunch from wherever you're watching. So you can be on YouTube, you can be on my Facebook page, in my group. I get all the comments randomly by minute. So it's like, for me, it's really difficult if you don't give me a name every time to know who's talking. So, Sarah. Sarah, you have got the Page of Pentacles. It's fun. Second page. So the Page of Pentacles, as I was saying earlier on, the Pentacles are usually all about material stuff, houses, abundance, whatever is connected to real life, let's say that, jobs. And so the Page, she's all about the balance. And if you look very closely, she is not on the ground. There is a tiny root that goes from her feet to the ground, but she is literally floating above the ground. But she is connected to Mother Earth. So for me, one of her invitation is how you can find balance between sky and earth, and really connect to both, and align your connection to the ground. Remember to stay rooted, because this is what the Pentacles are all about, but at the same time to elevate the column of light into Father Sky and ask for support from both parts. And it's she's got this huge one pentacle, and it's all about how we can manifest new opportunities, new beginnings for ourselves with this alignment of sky and earth, yeah, of Gaia and Uranos, if I want to go into Greek metaphor. It can be any kind of new beginnings or opportunities. It can be financial, it can be a new job, new skill, new career, new connections. And it's like she's got earth and sky magic. So I love her, basically. The shadow side of her is non-commitment. So if the beginnings or the opportunities come knocking at your door and you just go, oh no, forget it. I'll pass and I'll just stay in my bed for another whatever. Well, this might be the card to remind you that this is a good time for you to connect yourself up and down and open up to receiving new opportunities in life, business, or career, or house, or whatever. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, Sarah. Thank you so much. It's 11 a.m. Oh, good for you. It's 6 p.m. here. Yeah, almost 7 p.m. here in France. Yeah, I got you a card, Darby, but your name appears for some reason. You must have given permission at some point. Bernadette, you had a card already. Oh, but Darby, I think you whatever you did worked because I can see your name and your face. So good. You run a daycare, so burnt out. Yeah, I know the feeling. Been there, done that, and it's not serving anyone. I'm not going to go into explaining. We should put our oxygen masks before trying to help anyone, but you know the feeling. So clear. Thank you. Yes, two different things, says Diana. Bookkeeping and painting. Ooh, I love that. I love that it can be so in two different directions. Louise wants a card. Louise Smith, black. Here we go. So Louise, you got the Knight of Wands. So the Wands is the suit connected to the fire element and to anything that is desire, passion, anything that is our drive, basically, that would, pull us, the heart thing, the thing that we will follow when we feel it. And so this knight here is having a blast. Can you see how much of a joyful character she is? She's got fire in her djembe or drum, and there's a horse at the back dancing. So she's really all about the enjoyment, allowing yourself to enjoy wherever you are, your achievements, if you've just achieved, or just a break, just giving yourself permission to have a party. So I hope that makes sense, Louise. I'm going to go and check the little book if I'm missing something, because I think I am. And I realize that every time I feel that I'm missing something, I find the thing that I feel I'm missing. And also, yeah, I know that. She's got all the enthusiasm, yeah? So she's also inviting you to take inspired action and to, go for it. And obviously the shadow side of this card would be for you to refuse to go for it and ponder some more and think about it and, reflect and doubt yourself, second guess yourself. She's saying, go for it, ride the horse. Hope that makes sense, Louise. Thank you, says Bernadette. Wanting a car. Yes, sending vibes for a car. Yes, Louise, I did pull a card for you. Thank you so much. I get this very much. Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Yes. Hi, Chris. Do you want a card? I guess you do. But you still have to tell me that you want one. I'm never pulling for anyone who doesn't tell me that they want a card. In the meantime, let me do some promo. Yeah? Because if I've missed anyone, please, and you want a card from the Light Seers Tarot, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you. So, Chris. Let's go for Chris. I'm having fun. This is okay. So you have the Five of Pentacles. I love that. I love that. Just for so you know, the rest of the people who are watching this live, Chris and I are besties in business and outside of business, and so that's why I'm laughing because I know things. So here we go. Here she is, the Five of Pentacles. So Pentacles is all about money, right? Or about material things. So money can be one of the things. It can be houses. It can be anything that is connected with jobs. Remember our previous conversation today, Chris? So here she is. She is very, very unhappy. She's looking inside her legs and almost crying. You know, she is presenting kind of a victim situation. Can you see the glorious light behind her? Yes, but there's a door. How can you open the door? Well, if you look closely, there's a key just there. So basically what this card is telling you, Chris, is that you've got the key and you've got to stop kind of not acknowledging what you already have. It's kind of a situation where you are not seeing that you already have the key to open the golden door, basically. You have the golden key to open the golden door, and you keep looking in between your legs and kind of feeling sorry for yourself. Reminds you of something? For me, it's really becoming, it's like there's this invitation to just, lift up your head and see that everything is just there, it's a feeling of being cut from something, but it's a fake feeling. So the invitation is also to clear the energy blockages concerning scarcity. That's what it says in the book, right? I'm just reading. I know she's gonna phone me after that and say, yeah, you were mean. Okay. It can also signify the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, we'll take that one. I hope it makes sense, as much sense for you as it does for me. It's a good omen. It's a good omen. It's really a question of changing your perspective. So if anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot, be my guest. And give me your name in the comments. Yes, light at the end of the tunnel. I'll see you tomorrow. So what did I want to talk about? Because sometimes I do have a little information for you guys. Yes, I do. Monday, I am giving a free masterclass on yoni eggs. So what am I talking about here? Here we go. Isaiah's gone crazy again. So yoni is a Sanskrit word for vagina, basically, and for the whole zone around the vagina. And yes, I am on Facebook and YouTube talking about vaginas. You would have told me that 4 years ago. I would never have believed you. And yoni eggs are crystal eggs that are kind of a magic thing that can be used to heal and reconnect with your yoni. So if you're interested to learn more about that, well, I'm not going to go on for an hour here. You can join the masterclass that is happening this Monday, November 8th at 8:30 p.m. All the details are in the description of this video or there if you're watching on YouTube. Hopefully they're there. And it will happen in my Facebook group. It's going to be a free masterclass, roughly an hour, open for questions. And I'm really excited to be talking about a subject that is dear to my heart, and that is one of those we don't talk about. I realize that one perk of being a too much woman is I can talk about pretty much anything. I can come live and talk about tech or vaginas. I can do anything I want because anyway, I'm too much. So, and it's really something that is part of my journey in life, the reconnection with my yoni. and the use of yoni eggs, but it's one of those things we don't talk about, right? And so I'm excited to actually do the talking, and maybe interest some of you. So that's 8:30 p.m. Paris time, 7:30 p.m. UK time this Monday in my group. The group's name is Living a Goddess Life. Voila. Now, if you want a card from this oracle deck, just no, tarot deck, sorry, just give me your name in the comments. Otherwise, I think I will be retreating on a weekend because for me, it is the end of the afternoon, beginning of the evening, and I can feel that it's still a lot of dark moon energy. And I can feel the tiredness and the darkness pulling me towards my bed, basically, couch at least. So this is going to be my last call for the Light Seers Tarot. If you want a card, just give me your name in the comments. And it's all, for me, it's really living with Living a Goddess Life, which is the name of my group, is really about how to align with everything, basically. I talk about alignment like daily, and more than daily. So it's about aligning with my body, aligning with my mind, aligning with my heart, aligning with my values, aligning with nature, aligning with Mother Earth, with Father Sky, aligning with my community around, aligning with my values is one of the main ones. And so I actually run my business close to the moon cycle because I know that my body will be more efficient, let's put it this way, optimized, if I don't ask of it to do things when it's not its time. So when I am in crone energy, which is right now. Oh, and by the way, the crone masterclass, if you've missed it, is still going on. Replay in the group, so you can learn everything about one of the 4 basic feminine energies. The other 3 have now disappeared from the group, but this one's still available. And I was going to say it's one of my favorites. That's ridiculous. You can have a favorite, but still, it's one of the things that I feel that I've been called to talk about a lot, the crone energy, because she is so ignored in our world, in our modern, busy world. And that's so much of us ignoring the crone is creating so much imbalance and suffering for women. And one of the things is, that's why I will really try hard not to do any big launching or big events when I'm in crone, because I can't. I'm tired. I want to retreat inwards. And so I feel this energy today, that the new moon was yesterday. Oh, by the way, the new moon circle or the dark moon circle is still in the group as well. So if you want to watch it, it's a 30 minutes ritual ceremony to connect with the energy of the dark moon of November. Anyway, so no one seems to be wanting a card now. So I'm going to pull a card for the replay people and for myself, as we do. And I will come back to you Monday around the same time, so 6:30 p.m. Paris time, to do the Techie Monday stuff. And I have the biggest, the craziest, the most awesome announcement to make on Monday. But I'm not telling you. You'll have to wait. So Techie Monday is Monday, obviously. And then we have on Wednesday. Thank you. Have a great weekend too. And then on Wednesday, I'll come back in the group, and Friday again. Okay, so one card for the replay people and for myself. Absolute last call for you if you want a card right now. If you're live and you want a card. So here we go. We have the 4 of Wands. That's really funny. The 4 of Wands, it's all about celebration. So taking time off and enjoying where we are now in our lives, in our businesses, and having a party with people. And I love this card for various reasons. One of each of these reasons is that the colors on the card reminds me of a program that I am a member of, that some of the people listening to this video will know. And so it's like it's inviting us to a party with the people that are members of this program, which is a good idea. Okay, so let me check in the little book if it says more. Yes, it's all about connectedness. Yeah, I'll take that one. And bliss around community and celebrating events or milestones, stability. Sometimes it signifies a marriage. Not me. I'm done. I have one. And if you're looking for a shadow side, the shadow side of this card might be forgetting about the little things that make our happiness, and not seeing the myriads of little things in our lives that are creating this beautiful mosaic that is our happiness. For me, it's like I love this analogy with the fairy lights. That's why I have some fairy lights behind me. Some more are coming because I'm going to change my backdrop or background in the next few days because the wheel has turned again and we're not in witch season anymore. So I'm going to get rid of the cauldron and the broomstick. I will add some things. But the fairy lights will remain, and there will even be more. I think of the fairy lights as each joy in my day. And so it's not, it might seem not as enlightening as a huge bulb or a very neon-like lamp, but still the fairy lights are the thing that hold your hand during the day. So every little joy, every little thing. And that card comes here as well to remind us of that. So that's the card for the replay people and for myself. And I think I am almost done here, except if you really want a card, I'll give you 1 minute to tell me that you want a card ASAP. Oh, here you are, Luna. I hadn't seen you. Okay, let's go. Luna, let's put a card for you. I thought I was finished, but no. Okay, let's go. So, Luna, you got the 7 of Cups. So the cups in the tarot are usually the suit connected with the element of water and with everything that is emotional. So it's all about the fluidity of emotions and what do we do around this and what happens around this. So here, this gentleman here has got you. He doesn't know which to pick. He is like overflowed, literally, with emotions, and it's like, oh my god, what do I do? It is creating a kind of a paralysis, which is the right ball. And the invitation is to remember that there is no right ball, there is no right emotion. Emotions come and go, and the main suggestion would be to let go. So choose one or at least let yourself be invaded by one, and allow this choice, make a choice, and allow it to be defining of whatever comes next in your life. So it's all about indecision versus choice, and the invitation is to realize that you do have options, that you do have choices, and to pick one and see what happens then. So that's for you, Luna, and I think you'll be my last for tonight. I hope it makes sense for you with whatever you're journeying through. And as far as I'm concerned, let me just remind you one last time, Monday night, 8:30 p.m. in the group. Okay, glad you like it, Luna. 8:30 p.m. in the group, Living a Goddess Life. I have this free, exclusive vagina masterclass. I'm talking about yoni eggs for an hour, and getting you an introduction to the sacred practice, ancient practice of reconnecting with your intimate personality. Let's call it this way. So I'll see you Monday afternoon for the Techie Monday, and then in the evening for the Yoni Egg Masterclass. You do not have to register for this. You just pop yourself in the group, and here you go. And there is no PDF because I don't have time to create one. And so if you just have to come and watch it. The replay will be live in the group for a couple of days after that. Okay. Thanks, my lovely. Yes, have a nice evening, you too. Thanks, my lovelies. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you after the. Enjoy.